Hello and welcome to the Fire Chief's video message for March 2021. The weather is finally breaking. We got short sleeve shirt weather. We got sun. It's going to be in the 70s, so hopefully we're past the winter time. Pete, welcome.
Yeah, Chief. Spring is on the way for sure, but this is a transitional season, and as we know, this is a busy time of year whenever we have the weather changing like it does.
Yep, absolutely. And it's been busy, and it's been busy on the people front. So one of the things I wanted to do this month was to say welcome to several new folks inside of MCFRS. We talked a little bit ago about RC48. They started on February 1st as a part of a recruit class. We've also been busy on the administrative and professional side of the house. So we have some new folks. Dr. Lee, new staff psychologist. She's on board and out and about meeting folks and expanding and helping the behavioral health team. On the budget side of the house, we got Dan Zobinher, and he's come to us from the hotel and the hotel industry. He's going to be the budget specialist assisting in Dominic's shop. Great to have Dan on board helping in there. We also got some additional support in the IT section and data with goes by Vivian Sun. She's assuming the role from Wayne Martin as Wayne has retired and still helping us out a little bit. But a lot of good stuff going on with our support staff as well as members of the department.
Yeah, it's a good transition. Of course, the recruit class, I popped in and saw them the other day. They're going strong. We're bringing these new people in. It's an interesting time for sure with telework and the transition that we've made, because of the pandemic. But obviously, the staff positions are much and well-deserved.
Right, and yours today was a great story. Yours today, the March 9th, another day we're doing vaccinations around the county. We had a very interesting opportunity yours today between one of our members and one of their family members. Tell us about that and, what a great opportunity.
Well, as you know, and a lot of folks in the department know, our medics and others have been working hard supporting the Health and Human Services effort, whether it be testing or vaccinations. In this case, we've been setting up pods here and there, but supporting the vaccination sites and providing shots. And as you said, we had a unique opportunity where one of our medics, Mike Rieken, is a medic at Damascus. His grandmother was coming in for her scheduled appointment, second shot, and he just happened to be working that location in Rockville and had the opportunity to actually give her the shot. She was very excited. She's 91 years old, and they hadn't seen each other in a year since the pandemic, so it was a really nice reunion, and she got her shot, and everybody got a little hug in there. So that was a good thing for sure.
Indeed. So the pandemic's still here. We're still seeing about 10% of our daily call volume is folks with PUI circumstances. There's still some folks that are off based upon being in quarantine or exposed. So absolutely, everybody needs to maintain their diligence, take the precautions, social distancing, wearing a mask, hand washing, and doing the right stuff to keep your family and your co-workers and shift mates healthy. We've also had a lot of great work, and just last week, the folks from Fire Investigations made a significant case arrest and closed what was at least 3 incidences in Montgomery County. I want to say thank you to Lieutenant Moe, all the folks in the unit. We had a couple fires in Clarksburg from 2016, 17, and 2020. And there was, I think it was a dozen fires over a dozen years throughout 6 counties that were involved.
Yeah, some pretty impressive work for sure. And, at the strength of the warrant from Montgomery County, they were able to make an arrest in Howard County. But it was a culmination of a multi-jurisdictional task force and investigation. And I don't think we've heard the end of it, but again, we have a serial arsonist behind bars now. In fact, in no bond status. So great work by our investigators, and the incidents here, I think in Montgomery County, really opened the rest of the cases, and they were able to connect some dots.
And as we said during the public press conference, it was a great involvement of the community and the public that helped provide those videos and other information. So we thank out to the public as well for that great help. Today's March the 10th. This afternoon, the Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce Public Safety Valor Awards rolls out its 2021 Valor Awards for the year of 2020. This year it's all virtual. Last year it was planned in person, delayed in person, transitioned to virtual, but great work by those. That link went out. That's going to be up on the Chamber's site and the Chamber social media activity. Valor Awards virtual this year?
Yeah, so, this is obviously we missed Montgomery County typically has the largest awards luncheon in this area in the region. And last year, of course, they made some adjustments. This year it is virtual, video presentation, but a lot of good work from our folks again this year, and of course, all public safety. But a couple of our people were being recognized for some on-duty and off-duty activities. So a great presentation of some life-saving events and community support.
Absolutely, and every day we answer a call. We answer nearly 300 calls plus or minus on a daily basis, never knowing what that call is going to be, never knowing how significant, unique, or comparable to a past call that one will be. So we are ready for every call, and we are able to help these folks in time of need. And most of the folks within the service, all the folks within the service, are very low key and describe it as just doing our job and doing our duty. But these Chamber Awards are a great opportunity for the community to show their support and to say recognition. So FY22, or the opportunity to talk about and what we hopefully will be a good budget activity next year, will be coming out just next week. But they're on the apparatus front. We know there's a lot moving there. Was meeting with Fleet yesterday. We have 3 more engines funded in FY22, 3 aerial towers, a handful of EMS units, and a couple other rigs. So a lot of going on at Fleet. The new rescue squads, the 3 of them, they will all be at the dealer by the end of this month, March. They were in the midst of procuring the portable equipment as we speak and getting that together. And we'll be seeing those shortly. And as we talked about TDAs, they're already did the engineering first trip on that. So a lot of great work and a bunch of LFRD apparatus as well on the very cusp of being in county.
Yeah, obviously that's, the pandemic didn't stop the work that was going on behind the scenes, and looking forward to getting that new apparatus and additional apparatus on the road.
So as we said, great apparatus coming. A lot of activity. I want to say thank you to everybody who helps on our apparatus projects, and for everybody at the station for maintaining and keeping their apparatus in tip-top shape. So as we prepare to wrap up this month's session, Pete, we want to make sure everybody is definitely checking their smoke alarms and every call, every activity. We still have the opportunity to have those preventable fires. We just had a fireplace ashes. What was that? Paper bag inside next to the fireplace?
Well, yeah, and it's springtime, and actually we're going to be changing the clocks, and we want people to check their smoke alarms. A good transition to get into a life-saving habit to check your smoke alarms. But you're absolutely right. We did have some big fires at the end of last month, and certainly continued. A few discarded smoking materials, fireplace ashes in a combustible container inside a house caused the most recent fire. A couple shed fires and so forth most recently. But spring cleaning, traffic patterns are going to be changing, pedestrian
safety. Schools are back in session.
Yep, schools are back in session. So I think it's going to be a busy springtime as we try to transition into the ever-changing CDC recommendations and so forth. So just be mindful of all that in our community.
Absolutely. And as we would normally say, in late August or September, the buses are back on the road, the kids are going back to school in Montgomery County. They've already started that 1st of March. By the middle of April, there should be a lot more school-aged children walking to school, as well as additional buses out there. So again, as we wrap up the March video, take care, keep yourself healthy, be safe, get out there and train.